Hi guys, I've made this short video to tell you how to calculate last pairs and past pairs indices using Microsoft Excel. I'm hoping that if you practice this should help you find out the indices for your coursework question. Okay, I've got 3 years data, 1995, 1996 and 1997. Now, to ease our work, I'm giving symbols such as P0, Q0 for 1995, and I'm considering 1996 as year 1, 1997 as year 2, and if I had data for 1998, I would call it year 3. Okay, now for 1996 price P1, quantity Q1, 1997 price P2, 1997 quantity Q2. Now if we look into the formula, what we need is P0 Q0 on the bottom part of last pairs index. So this is an easy point to start. So we will say we need P0 Q0. Okay, then you can copy P0 Q0, paste it in next 3 cells. Okay, now where you see a 0 for price, you replace it by 1. Okay, keeping Q0 as it is. In the next column you leave P0 as it is but replace the Q0 by Q1, and for the final column you replace both the zeros by 1. Okay, now we also have data for 1997 P2 Q2. Because that we do not need to calculate P0 Q0 more than once, now we only need to copy this remaining 3 columns and paste it here. Okay, now wherever you see a 1, you replace it by 2. Okay, 2 again, and for final column instead of P1 Q1 you will have P2 Q2. Okay, so if you were to work for year 1998, you will again copy these 3, okay, paste it here, and wherever you see 2 you will replace them by a 3. Okay, but because that we only have data till 1997, I will have the columns for until P2 Q2. Now it's very easy to multiply P with Q and find out these figures for the columns here. And finally what we need to do is add them all together to find out P0 Q0 for meat, bread and beans and so on. Okay, very quickly I will do it for P0 Q0 for meat, therefore it will be 250 times 20. Okay, now to save the time I've already calculated them, so after calculation you should get something like this. Okay, now because that year 1995 is our base year, year 0, the last pairs and past pairs index value will be 100. Now for 1996, when we are considering to calculate last pairs, what we need to do is think about our formula, which is Pn Q0 P0 Q0. So because that year 1996 is year 1, we will replace the n by a 1. Okay, which means we need P1 Q0, okay, on the top. So we need this, okay, the total of P1 Q0, which is 26,080, and on the bottom we need P0 Q0, which is 22,800. So basically 26,080 over 22,800 will times 100 will give us last pairs value for 1996. Now for 1997 it is year 2, so we will think that n should be 2. So P2Q0, so which is this figure here, 27,720 over P0 Q0 is the same figure again, 22,800 times 100, which will give us last pairs for year 2. Now for past pairs, remember here we have on the top P and Qn, so n will be replaced by 1 for 1996, so it is total of P1 and Q1 is 26,660, which is this figure here for 1996. So 26,660 over what we need is P0 Qn, which is P0 Q1. So this figure here 23,280 and then times 100. Okay, following the same procedure for year 1997, which is year 2, we need, instead of Pn and Qn, we need P2 and Q2 total, which is 28,000 here, over, we need, see here, P0 Qn, which is P0 Q2, so we need 23,150 times 100. Okay, and we have all the data or index that we need for last pairs and passives for the 3 years 95, 96 and 97, where 1995 is the base year, so 100. Thank you.